The epidemic in Gen Z is a bunch of fake ass bitches. That's what it is. Every woman who's a 5 out of 10 puts on some makeup to make them an 8 out of 10, but they forgot what they look like with all that mud. And then they overestimate their value and say no man is good enough for me unless they're 6 foot tall, 6 figures, and 6 inches on their dick. Now, first of all, let me make this very clear. A man's dick only needs to be 3.5 inches due to the fact that the average vagina is only 3.5 inches. And if a girl asks you, if you put in your 6-inch dick into their vagina, they say they need more, then just shove your fucking arm up that shit. It ain't your fault they're a hoe and they got 100 body count by the age 25, which, to be honest, is a low count for the people of this earth who no longer value their fucking body. I'm so tired of these fucking people thinking that they're hot shit because they use a couple of filters, they get a couple of surgeries, and they paint themselves with a pound of fucking Crayola marker. You know, it's bullshit. Hey, man, I will say this out there. You are beautiful. Just get to the fucking gym. You don't need anybody but yourself.
I don't know about you guys, but lately my entire feed on social media has just been filled with stuff like this. And I know I'm not the only one experiencing this either, because I'll see other posts like this one, or how about all of these?
Why did the chick turn black? Why did the sexy chick turn into a black guy? What happened?
And that got me thinking, because didn't we used to shame this exact kind of person 20 years ago for being too
Do y'all remember the duck face meta? Jesus Christ. Now listen, I will say, dudes when they did this shit looked goofy as fuck. But when women did this shit, I was like, okay, you a freak.
emo? Or does this really just speak volumes about where we are right now as a society? Was everyone just simply happier 20 years ago? Or have our beauty standards just shifted? And don't get me wrong, everyone has a preference. Even I'll look at some of these posts and be like, now perchance does
Well, the problem is the beauty standards have shot through the roof to where we get attracted to all these girls on Instagram and OnlyFans and Fansly. And then you realize, oh wait, nobody actually looks like this without 10 pounds of shit on their face.
anyone know where to find these type of people? I would like to know. I'm just asking for
They legit don't exist. They don't. No person looks that good in real life. They don't.
friend. But now
And if they do, they certainly don't look like that after a bath or jumping in the pool.
more than ever, I see more and more people want to get into a relationship with someone like this. And not for the loving kind of relationship, but purely just so they can come out of it as a worse person? Huh?
Yep.
Now what I think is going on is, everyone is actually confused about what a goth girl is. Are they saying they want a goth girl? Or
No, nobody wants to deal with a goth girl. Nobody wants to deal with an emotional fucking wreck their entire life. That shit's a fucking nightmare, bro. When you got a woman who's too fucking stupid to be able to handle her issues and her problems without crying to you for 8 hours every fucking day, and I mean that every fucking day, I'd rather shoot myself than be with somebody who has an emotional instability problem. It is one of the most draining, soul-sucking things of all fucking time. It's not worth it. What they mean is they like the goth aesthetic. They just want a chick with some big dark eyeliner and some black lipstick. They don't want to deal with an emotional wreck every day. Fuck that.
a goth girl. Heck, people even mistake these girls for goth girls, when in reality, these are actually alt girls. Then people will
Yep.
say this is an alt girl, when in reality, this is actually an e-girl. Oh my goodness, I sound like such a gooner right now. Guys, I swear, it's not what it looks like. But there's just something about them that just draws you in. I don't know how to explain it or what it is. It's just something about them. Because you'll notice it from like the corner of your eye. It just
It's because they're weebs. It's because weebs in Japan has fucking warped the minds of Americans, because what they're doing is they're genociding Americans by preventing coomers from ever wanting to have sex with a real girl, because they keep on chasing this idea of a woman that does not exist.
grabs your attention, almost like a YouTube thumbnail. And every single post with
I will say, you are showing one of the ugliest human beings on planet Earth right now. Like I said, I really want you to look at this chick. I want you to look at this woman and just really take everything away. Like legit, this chick is a 3 of 10 at best. Like really look at her. Really look at her. 3 of 10 at best. Like this is the type of chick you see at Walmart at 4 a.m. You know, getting dragged around by her husband wearing a fucking wife beater who came from the fucking trailer park. Like, this is just straight up a trashy ass woman. It just is. Right? But the problem is they have so many fucking deceivers, like the blue hair, the pink hair, the lipstick that goes above their fucking mouth. Anka from Animal Crossing, animal like makeup here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, When you need this many distractions away from your face, you know what's underneath it is ugly as shit.
With one of these girls, they are never ugly. They're always just conventionally attractive women. Now, this is common whenever like a girl posts a thirst trap or something, but 99% of the comments on posts like these are just different types of down bad people, you can say. It's like always to a different level. This is almost beyond gooner territory. Even with fictional women, it seems like whenever people see these kinds of women, they just lose all their sense of dignity and become docile. It'll be like the most masculine man you've ever seen in your life, and then they see someone like this.
Maybe I'm fucked up, guys. I cannot imagine ever lowering myself to grovel to someone. You know, like losing all dignity, losing all self-respect, unless it's like a meme for content. Like unironically behaving that way is just so pathetic. Like I've done that one time at an anime con because I was live on stream and it was funny. But like unironically behaving that way, Jesus. Also, yo, S-Fan, what are you doing here?
And they just turn into a slave out of nowhere, willingly on their own accord. Like, oh my goodness, you can do anything you want. Now, why does this happen? Well, from what I've gathered, I think most of this comes from the popular manga called Chainsaw Man. If you
Yeah, Chainsaw Man, boys and the youth, dude. Nah, this has been going on way longer than Chainsaw Man, bro. Come on.
you know, where the main character just wants to feel boobs constantly. And honestly, I can't blame him. Not to spoil it, but then he gets presented with the opportunity. And then he acts like this. But where did all of this come from?
See, this is what iDubbbz experienced, man. He got totally bitched by his husband.
Well, according to Google, they originate from Sweden of all places, or just Scandinavia. Wait, no, I'm wrong. It actually comes from the UK. I'm not gonna go into detail as to how the goth subculture came to be, because then this video would be like 3 hours long, so I'll give you a very brief one. Spawning into existence during the early 1980s because of this person named Susie Sue, but spelled in a really funny way. This person made some music and then dressed like this, and everyone just kind of ran with it. There's a lot more to it than that, but it would take too long.
I ain't gonna lie, Susie Sue looks like dog shag, okay?
To explain, so if someone wants to drop the entire
That's what started it?
be my guest. But in short, there was a
I
genre
wish
of
I
music
didn't know
people
that.
like, where the artist wore clothing
What the fuck is that, bro?
like this, and over time multiple subgenres just emerged from it, like trad goths, romantic goths, cyber goths, pastel goths, and many more. So goth girls, or just goths in general, didn't just come from one place, but spawned into existence from the love of a certain music type, fashion, and the love for something eerie but beautiful. But that begs the question, because you can see a bunch of them on Instagram, TikTok, like whatever social media, but you never really see these people out there just walking around in real life. Maybe you might on various occasions, but that begs the question, is that where do you find them? Where do you find these types of people? Who knows? They could be.
I really feel like this dude is just horny as fuck, desperately trying to get a goth girl to reach out to him. I mean, look at him, he's drooling from his fucking lips right now just thinking about him, bro. Like this is his dating application right now.
Stalking us in the comments right now. Guys, watch out, you're gonna get locked in the basement. I mean, if you're a goth baddie watching this video, DMs are, it's just this whole subculture, you know, it's cool and all, but now it's gone to a point where we just glorify it to such a weird amount. It's almost like disturbing in a way for how much we glorify this. And it's not to say it's like, oh, it's a bad thing, this is terrible. I mean, depending how you want to look at it. Some people see like this whole thing as like satanic, and
I think it's really fucking stupid to glorify something that, like, guys, if you've ever been with a quote-unquote goth girl, they take like 2.5 hours to do their fucking makeup every morning. And it's like, Jesus Christ, like you are just, when you have to waste that much of your fucking life just to get ready and be presentable, I'm good, bro. Absolutely not.
And there's multiple reasons for that. I can kind of see why, because, you know, the whole monster brand, a lot of people like to argue that it's very satanic, you know, whatever you want to say. But I can't help but...
Yeah, because it's the mark of the beast. Okay, dude.
Agree with them sometimes, because, you know, you ever see, you know, the rise of Monster, like White Monster, the energy drink?
Yes.
How it's associated with a certain group of people. Like, these people are pretty much the face of the brand at this point. The original Monster flavor is just seen as, I don't know, it's only drank by these types of people. But it can,
I will say, dude, original Monster tastes like ass, bro. At least White Monster actually tastes good.
It can also go way deeper than that. Of, you know, people accidentally...
The premier energy drink, besides Gamer Supps, is Full Throttle. That is the best energy drink. If you've ever tried it, you get it.
glorifying something that they don't believe in, or, you know, something satanic. Now, you can say what you will, of course. I'm not the most educated person in the world on this whole genre. In fact, I'm very much just an outsider to all of this. I'm just an outsider looking in. But from what I can see and what I've gathered is that at a first glance, you know, when you look at where this came from and where it all spawned in, it kind of seems very demonic. Now, whether that's still the case now, you know, a lot of people put different spins on it. Of course, I could be wrong, but that's just what I see that it is. So a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want a goth baddie, but they're Christian and their values go against all of that. So, but, you know, for the people that want to attract these type of people, you can't just, you know, you can't just be ugly. You know what I mean? Normally, you see these people with someone else that. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but you always.
Oh my God, bro. Gwen from Total Drama Island, Raven from Teen Titans. Dude, when I was a kid, bro, they drove me fucking insane. Even Bulma, you know what I'm saying? Like Bulma from Dragon Ball Z, the blue hair, the bodysuit, that shit was wild.
Just notice one consistent thing with all of them. Whether it's because of makeup or whatever, their skin is flawless. It's perfect. It's almost like too perfect in a way, to where it just captures your attention. It's like,
okay, I'm gonna be real. This kid is a fucking gooner. This kid has no idea what he's talking about. I'm not even gonna finish that video. That was an example of a human being who has no idea how makeup and filters works and contour works. And bro is so down bad for a genre of woman that does not exist outside of social media. Like legit. Brother, you need to get a grip. You need to lock in. Get a girlfriend, brother. Okay? You are a novice level gooner. You do not know what the real world is. I will free you. Stop looking for a woman that doesn't exist and realize if they do look like that, take them to the pool. They won't after one dip.